Hello everyone, this is Priyanka. Welcome to my channel Automation with Priyanka. Today in this session, I will be talking about how we can handle multiple windows in Selenium. So what is exactly multiple windows and how we can handle it through the Selenium? Do we have a direct method for that? Let's discuss this point. So very first, let me show you the scenario. Okay. Generally, what is exactly multiple windows means? See what happens somewhere whenever we are interacting with any software application. Okay, let's say suppose this is my application and I just wanted to interact with this. I just wanted to automate this application. But somewhere if you click on any link or any kind of button and suppose that new page gets open inside a new window or maybe new tab, right? Then how we can handle it using Selenium? That is what we are learning in this session. So if you can see this example, if I click on this link, I'm getting that new page which is open in the new window, right? So currently you can see it is a new tab. This is nothing but my new window where this page is getting open. So Selenium never handle it directly, guys, because whenever there is a new tab or new window open, Selenium driver always focus. I mean, web driver always focuses on, main window. And that's the reason if you really want to handle it, we need to use some special methods to handle each and every new window or any new tab. So technically, what is this process? Whenever we start automation and whenever we create first time any session, right? So just have a look. Suppose here is we have prepared certain script, automation script. With the help of script, request will goes to that Selenium server. What the Selenium server will do, whenever initially we create our session, let's say this is my browser and here is the first window or our main window or parent window. For every session, Selenium server sends some session ID. It will create some session ID for every new session, right? So suppose this is a session 1, you will get some different session ID for that. Suppose this is the session number 2, you will get different session ID for that. For every new session, Selenium generate one new session ID. So guys, here we can take this advantage. Based on that IDs which is generated by the Selenium, we can switch between the windows. Okay, it is possible. So it is time to understand how we can simple switch in between the windows and how we can automate any parent window or any child window. So Selenium WebDriver always focuses on the main window. But if you really want to interact with the child window, with the help of that session IDs which is generated for every specific window, we can directly interact. So here comes main part, right? How we can handle multiple windows. So let me show you first problem with this scenario and then we will see the solution. So guys, initially I will be starting my session with this application. So in Eclipse, let's create our new class. So let me create a new class. Here I am writing that name, multiple windows handling. And let me take a main function. Okay. So the first step is we are just going to create our driver session. So create a driver session. How we can create? We have to write WebDriver. Driver, it is equal to new Chrome driver. Correct? Now guys, what the first step you need to do? You need to import it from the respective packages. Correct? From Selenium. So org.openqa.selenium, that's the main package. You need to import it and then we can create our session with that browser. And here we can simple open our application. But it is observed that Orange HRM needs some extra time to load the element. So better we can add here implicit wait. Driver dot, I will just write manage timeouts, implicitly wait. And there we can add, okay, duration of seconds. So 10-second timeout I have added. So at this moment, if you can see, currently we are on the main page. Here we have a main focus, right? So this is our main page, or I will say parent page. Now from this page, I would like to click on this link, right? As you can see, it is a link. So when you inspect it, you will get anchor tag, correct? And this is what? Link text. So better I will directly apply the locator driver find element by dot link text, and there we can add that text and let's perform action, that is click. So technically I'm trying to click on that link. Absolutely that new window will open, right? After click, you will see new window will open, right? So guys, on that new window, let's go back to that new window and I would like to enter my email ID. So what I'm going to do, let me inspect it and let me take some locator. Here you can see we have name locator, we have ID locator. So it is up to you which locator you want to select. Currently, let me take this name. I'm just taking the value and let me write driver dot find element by dot name, and this is the address where I would like to perform action, like I'm just passing my email address. Let me pass one sample email address, test@gmail.com. Correct? So this is what we are expecting to execute, right? Open the main page, click on the link. Whenever that new page will open in new window, just we wanted to pass our email ID. But let me tell you, when you run this particular script, this will not execute. You will immediately get one exception. That is very common exception in Selenium. If any element is not found, you will get no such a element exception. Agree? So let's have a look. If I execute it and if I just run as a Java application, how the script is executing. So this is main page. Now it will click on that link and yes, we are navigating to another window. And here we are trying to enter that email ID. But say after 10 seconds, whenever elements not found, right? At that moment, you will able to see immediately we are getting that exception. So if I can show you that exception, here I'm having no such a element exception, right? Which element is not found? Just have a look. The locator means whose address is name is equal to email homepage, that element is not found. So guys, currently there is no issue with the script, right? Only one thing is what? We need to ask Selenium WebDriver to travel, or we need to simple switch our Selenium WebDriver current focus onto that new window. And how it is possible? So here comes two important methods. In Selenium WebDriver, you will get this method, getWindowHandle. GetWindowHandle method, it is always return you, okay, the current page or active page window handle. Means session ID you will get for that current page only, whatever current page it is for that window. Even getWindowHandles, this method returns you set top string. Technically set top string means all the session IDs, all the IDs for parent including child window, everything you will get in this getWindowHandles method. And then just to switch, we can apply switch to method. So guys, how and when we can switch to the method or particular window, let's have a look. So currently suppose, okay, two windows get open. This is my main window and suppose I'm having one more another window which is open. So this is window 1 and window 2. As per the rule, if you apply getWindowHandle, what you will get? With this method, you will get current window handle. Suppose I apply getWindowHandle on this main page. So definitely I will get some ID. For now, only for understanding purpose, consider we have 101 as a ID. Okay. Whenever I apply getWindowHandles method, for getWindowHandles method, definitely what it will do? It will return a set of string, means window handle for both windows. Consider for parent window I got 101 and which is always point to the 0th index value. Okay. And second child window, suppose I found 201. Now it is very sure that 101 means it is matching to our parent window and 201 means this is the ID for second window. Where exactly we need to ask a driver to switch? Current driver focus is on main page. Agree? So driver is here on the main page. And we are just asking driver to switch to the child page, means child window. How we can ask a driver to switch to the child window? Here, based on these IDs generated for every window, we can put that logic. I'll say that, okay, getWindowHandle this entire parent window ID. We will compare with both IDs. If any IDs get matching, that means our driver is on the same window. Whenever parent ID is not matched with child ID, then only we can ask a driver to switch. correct? So here the syntax or here the logic is very simple. Whenever your parent ID, it is not matching, okay, it is not equal, or simple we can say that not matching with the child ID, definitely guys we can simple ask driver to switch. So we have that third command, switch to command, correct? Let's understand how this logic we can write. So initially what I'm going to do, let's say on the main page, I will apply this method, driver dot get window handle. Okay. As you can see, get window handle returns you string. So let me just write here string. I'm writing here, this is parent ID. Okay. For your understanding, I'm trying to print it. Okay. Just have a look. So at this moment, let me print parent ID. And then guys, whenever we open that new child window, okay, before entering that email ID, I will write here method get window handles. Okay, get window handles which always return us set of string. So let me declare set of string. So currently what is this? I'll say this is all windows. Agree? Now set is an interface in Java. Okay, it always hold unique element. Duplicate elements are not allowed. So if I can show you all windows for this moment, let's have a look. What exactly we are getting. So if I save this script and if I execute it, please have a look. One more time both windows will open. But in the console you will able to see that IDs which is generated for that specific window. And this is coming as a random data. Okay. So in my case it is different, in your case it will be different. Okay. But here you can observe the logic. This is the parent window ID which I am getting, and this is the child window ID. You can see whenever you write set of strings, you are basically returning, okay, this method returns you both parent plus child window handle. So we can put our logic based on the same. Agree what we have to write here? So very first I'm having all windows. Let's iterate every window. So here comes for each loop. I will be writing current set is a type of string. So let me write here string. Let's say I'm writing here child ID and colon. Let me pass here all windows. Agree? So whenever all windows means whatever IDs we are having, parent plus child, one by one it will come to the child ID. So with the variable child ID we can compare whether parent ID and child ID both are equal. Now guys, here we can put the condition. How we can write a condition? See, whenever you are working with string, you cannot use operator. Agree? Mostly we can simple compare the strings using method. So here, if I write in this manner, okay, parent ID, if it is equals, right? So let me apply the method equals with what? Child ID. If parent ID equals with child ID, then we are not expecting to switch, right? Technically, if this ID, just have a look. If this ID is matching with this ID, means we are on same window. Agree? When we want to ask driver to switch, whenever IDs will not match. So just for that condition, I will write here not operator. So the method says that whenever parent ID it is not equals with child ID, then I will ask my driver to switch. Switch to absolutely window, and here you can write which window. So I just wanted to switch to on that child window. Currently we are on parent, right? So we can ask a driver, yes, you can switch to the child window. And then I can ask a driver to do this step. So after this, I can add this step, and now just have a look how it is working. So if I again execute the snippet, just have a look. One more time main window gets open. Now it will click on the link and you will see next window get open. Now here you can just have a look. Your email ID is successfully entered, right? So we are able to interact with that particular, window, and we are able to perform the action on the child window. Now suppose if I want to come back to the parent window, current control is where? Control is on the child window, right? If you really want to come back to the parent window, guys, after the loop, I will write a logic, okay, for that parent window. So here I will write driver again switch to window, And yes, you can see directly you are having that access come to the parent window. Suppose one more step, driver find element by dot, let's say name. For orange HRM username, name is also username. So let me just write username. And suppose I would like to perform here action, which is admin. I would like to enter admin, right? At this moment, we are able to interact with the both window. So this logic we have written just to switch, okay? Just to switch, I will say just to switch to child window, right? Now you can see how exactly this logic is working. So if you run this code, again you can see the result. You will able to see the main window will open. Then it will click on that link. And then you can see it is navigating to child. It is writing that email address. And here you can see again it is coming back to the parent window. And we have successfully entered admin. So basically with this particular snippet, you guys are able to interact with any parent and any child window, right? So window handle, get window handle and get window handles, both commands are important to know. How they are returning you the window handle and how we are interacting with the web element or that specific window, it is important to know. So I hope this video will help you just to understand how we can interact with multiple windows. So thank you so much for watching this video, and in the next session we will discuss about how to open new tab or new window using latest feature of Selenium WebDriver with version Selenium 4. Thanks for watching everyone.